Hello and welcome from London. How much anger and frustration is bubbling under the surface in Britain, particularly with a generation of young people desperate for work? The evidence is becoming all too clear that there is a dire future with no prospects for much of Britain's youth, and they're starting to rebel. With nearly 1 million young people unemployed in the UK, the jobless rate for adults aged 25 and under has reached 20%, the highest level since the government began tracking this age group.
And keep a sense, and that has obviously provoked anger from the student protesters as the police horses line up and try to go into the crowd. And we do know that one mounted officer has been taken to hospital with leg injuries after his horse bolted as a result of a firecracker, I think, being thrown at the horse.
The number of young long-term jobless in Britain has almost doubled in the last 2 years, and that's according to new analysis of official unemployment figures. The study from the Prince's Trust and RBS suggests the cost of youth unemployment could be as high as £115 million a week.
Life is pretty awful for young people right now. We're being battered by government cuts, and 1 in 5 16 to 24-year-olds is out of work. I was lucky enough to get a job out of university, but I've still got a mountain of debt which will take over 20 years to repay. So how am I supposed to afford a house deposit, a pension pot and have a life? But it's teenagers today who have inherited this massive debt that I feel really sorry for. With rising university fees and a lack of jobs, the future looks very bleak.